morning, it's Pamela from Yorkshire in the north of England. Here to tell you about what I've completed and another magazine that I've bought. Firstly, I've put on a post this morning, a couple more of the little snowman gift card holders that I've done. They're now happily on the way. The colours didn't come out right, but I'm sure you can guess one's blue and one's a bit more turquoise. But I was going to do a couple more, but honestly I've sort of through with that just for now. I've finished another bag, well, the first bag that I've done with the new yarn I bought last week. So I've done this bag, so it's just a shopping bag. Some people call them market bags. I like it. It stretches nicely so you get enough in it. Just making sure that's all right. Looks a bit lumpy, but it's just where it's stitched. And I love how this yarn's working up. I love bright colours. It's really given me a passion to carry on, really. So this is the James C. Brett Cotton Waves yarn that I bought. So it's a multicoloured variegated yarn. It's 100% cotton, I think I've just said that, DK double knit. Now I'm happy that I got one bag out of the ball, a cake. I've got this much left. And that's 16 grams. I didn't weigh it at the beginning. The chances are it was slightly more than 100 grams in the cake, because that's how they usually do it. But even if there was only 100, that means it's taken 84 grams or so. So maybe up to 90 grams if there were a few extra grams in it. So I think that's really good that you get one out of the cake, and that's using a 3.5mm hook. This is the pattern. I think I showed it last week. I'll link it again. Very easy to follow. Like I say, the difference with this one, I mean, not a huge number of stitches or fancy stitches or anything, but there's a variation which helps with keeping your interest, which is what I like. I don't want to do the same all the time. So yeah, I've started a new one in a different colourway. So that is what I've made. I did buy another magazine. Now this magazine is supposed to be, because we're going away next week, we're off up to the Scottish borders, and I bought it to take with me to read there, but needless to say, could I leave it in one place and leave it alone? No, I couldn't, so I've opened it. So this one is the Crochet Now magazine, and if I can find the issue number I will tell you. Issue 124, so it's the latest one. There's some nice patterns in here. Whether I'll do them from the inside of the magazine, I don't know. Let me find what I saw that I liked. Like I say, I may not do it. I do like that one though. That is it's Amongst the Flowers blanket. Tempting, very tempting. It's like we say, if we were to try and do all the things we have on our list of tempting things to do, we'd be here forever, wouldn't we? They've repeated this pattern that I've done before. This one, the Mother Goose, which also looks like Jemima Puddle Duck, in this magazine. So if you wanted that pattern, I mean, you can get it online, and it was available on craftworld.com or whatever it is, craftworld.co.uk. I don't know which one it is. That's the one that you have to register on, but there's some free patterns available. It might be on there, but if it isn't and you want it, get this issue of this magazine, because it's in again. And I love this pattern. It really is. You get a lovely shape to the duck. I love that it's like a realistic shape to the duck. See if I can pull it down, just hang on. Still love the little hat I made for her. Look, the shaping I think is really very good. I really like it. And I used the sock yarn for the little shawl. And I think it comes out really nicely and variegated. So yeah, I mean, I have shown it obviously before when I made it, but yeah, if you want that pattern, it's in this one. Let's have a look. There was another one that I like to look of. Let's have a look. That's a nice blanket. It's not one I want to make, but it's a nice blanket. It's called the farmhouse blanket, that one. I'm sure there's another. Yeah, there is, because there's some RSPB ones. Look, Redfern the squirrel. Not that. I mean, I know I'm not showing you everything in, but yes, this one, they've done these patterns, and it's they've done a collection for the RSPB, which is the Royal Society for the Protection of Birds. It's one charity that I love, and you can do a crochet cushion in a blue tit and a robin. So that's that there. And the designer is Zoe Potrak. You can also do mug cozies in those designs. If I can find a better picture. I don't know if there is one. Bear with me. Oh, there it is, look. So, mug cozies in robin or blue tit, if that's something that you're interested in. We are writing some new patterns as well by the main players in British wools, like King Cole, Rowan, Sailcraft and West Yorkshire Spinners. So they're highlighting new patterns in corresponding yarns. I'm sure there were, that might be it actually, that might be it. But yeah, those are the ones I wanted to show you in there. Oh, that's nice as well actually, I hadn't noticed that one. See, I missed something there. Oh no, it isn't, sorry. Sorry, it's just advertising red, no, sorry, it's not a wreath at all. It's just advertising red art yarn. So, missed that, sorry. So, that is the magazine. Now, it came with a couple of freebies like they do. So, there's a blocking board, which I don't do blocking, as you know, but I do keep them if I get, I've got a couple that I've had free in other magazines and from Crochet Society and what have you. I do keep them if the day ever comes where I feel the absolute need to do it. I can't see it myself, but if I do, I've got one or two or three. Now this has come with it, which is an autumnal style with West Yorkshire Spinners. So there's a few patterns of theirs in there, and it's got the handy chart at the back, you know, explaining stitches and things, abbreviations should I say. And there's a couple of things. I like their patterns, you see, really nice patterns, the West Yorkshire Spinners. Well, they are, if you like UK terms, you know, so if you're happy with UK terms, yeah, I think they all will, because it is a British brand. Yes, they are. Yeah, it's all a British terms. But if you're happy with that, then go for it. Yeah, it's a free booklet. That's a nice blanket. I don't think I'd do that. That is too repetitive for me at the moment. Now this scarf I like. Well, it's a small of a shawl, I suppose. But look, it's got embellished granny squares with like roses. That looks lovely. Make a nice blanket as well. A bag pattern, which oddly enough I'm doing all these bags at the moment. You see, that would be a good scrap buster, wouldn't it? There's another shawl. Now that doesn't appeal to me as much, does that one? Too much of one colour on that one for me. But you could do it in anything you wanted, of course. Now, the reason why I like this little booklet, I didn't know it was in, can I just say, until I opened the magazine. But I really like this pattern. It's a crochet sock pattern, and they're called Cupid socks. Now, I do know, I haven't actually done any, and I have got a couple of patterns that I've pulled off of their website, or it might have been off of Black Sheep Wool's website, that West Yorkshire Spinners, but free patterns from them, from WYS, and they are supposed to be a good sock pattern in crochet. So I'm very tempted, and the other reason why it's drawn me to it when I've opened this little booklet is that it's done in the precise West Yorkshire Spinners sock yarn that I bought over at Black Sheep Wool's, which is robin. and I love those colours. You see, ordinarily I wouldn't pick autumnal colours, but that does appeal to me. Does that robin colourway? So I'm very tempted with that. By the way, did I tell you? I don't think I did. Me and Pearl have booked onto a sock knitting class at a wool shop in Wakefield. So we are going to dabble. She'll find it easier than me, I'm sure, because she's an expert knitter. But I'm going to try and resurrect my knitting skills, which I was okay at it at one time, believe it or not. And I would love to be able to knit a pair of socks. I can't say I'll knit like I used to do. Like I say, still need my mum on my shoulder for knitting. You know, I could do just about anything as long as I had my mother's guidance. I know it's a confidence thing that, you know, she's not here anymore and, you know, she would have helped me. But I really would like to knit some socks, and I do think it's within my capabilities. So this course hopefully will get us started. So yeah, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Watch this space, I'll tell you all about it. So yeah, so that is the magazine. There's a pattern by Bella Coco as well, which I just haven't shown you, but yeah, and Bella Coco pullover. So yeah, so if you want these freebies, then this is the magazine for you. Now, the other reason I did really want this particular magazine, as you know, it quite often comes with a range of patterns, and this month's is a Wizard of Oz. I can't speak. It's this new bridge I've got. A Wizard of Oz collection. Now, I don't like Wizard of Oz, and I will do anything not to watch it. My cousin Brian loves it, but I do buy him things that are Wizard of Oz connected because he loves it so much. But he's asked many times if he can watch it with us, and I always say I can't get it on my television. I don't like it at all. I really don't. I think it's an awful film, but you know, we are what we are, and a lot of people like it. Anyway, having said that, they've got this collection, and I thought, well, I can make him these for Christmas, or some of them. Definitely Dorothy, because I have made him a witch before. But yeah, I could do him a Dorothy. I don't know why she hasn't got red shoes on though, but I would put her red shoes on. Now, this is a lovely booklet of patterns. You know, that all the characters are there, including Toto and the monkey. And he loves monkeys, so this will be fantastic to do for him. So yeah, if I can get myself back into origami, I will do the whole lot for him. But if I can't, I'll just do Dorothy and the monkey. But it's got quite a few patterns in which they're using, probably loosely, the Wizard of Oz theme. But if you like it and you want to buy this for it, I would do. That's a better picture, actually, that one. So yeah, there's all the patterns for all those main characters, but then they've got some additional ones if you want to do them for, you know, for other things. So we've got the Dorothy cardigan, that one, and there's the Balloon Fiesta blanket. I mean, if anybody's got a toddler, that would be a perfect blanket, wouldn't it, for a youngster. Emerald City shawl, that one, that's pretty colours. Actually, yeah, that's a lovely colourway, I think. I think it's just mainly granny stitches and, you know, window stitches and what have you. It looks fairly easy. And then they've got, by the way, do you know, if you're Halloween obsessed, I'm not really, you know. It's sort of like past me, but I did that sort of thing. But the Crochet Society's got an Halloween themed box out, bit looks of it, if you want to look that up. There's a jumper, which is the yellow brick road jumper, a sweater. We've got the Wicked Stripes wrap, so that looks like it's using a variegated yarn, I'd say. And then we've got the March Winds jumper. that one. And I hope you can see all these, you know, I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Then we've got the rainbow through the grey blanket. I like that actually, isn't that lovely? Don't know anybody who could make it for, but you know, it's lovely as that. That would make a good rug, I think, in the right yarn. Would be a nice rug. Then we've got Up in the Clouds jumper, that one. And they're very short, these, aren't they? The cardigan and the jumper. And then this one, love this one. This is more my thing for a shawl. End of the Rainbow shawl. Really like the look of that one. And then that is at the back, that one. So, and that completes that booklet. But for someone who's got somebody like my cousin, that's a fantastic collection that I can have. I don't have to buy a special book for it or anything. I mean, look at that. That is worth the price of the magazine, if you ask me, because the magazine's £10.99, which I think is quite dear. However, you're getting a blocking board, you're getting the West Yorkshire Spinners pattern booklet, and you're getting a Wizard of Oz collection, which it says it's got all those characters there plus 9 bonus makes. I mean, you'd think there'd be something in there for all of us, really, if we're into doing the patterns. Plus, it's got the Mother Goose pattern in the thing as well, which I think is one of the nicest patterns of all time. I absolutely love this. I keep dropping it off. I really ought to have attached it, but you know. But yeah, I really like that magazine. We should have kept it for next week though. But anyway, that's me for now. I don't know if I'll be back by end of the week because I have got the decorators in. I've also got another couple of workmen coming. In addition, I've got to fit in going to a couple of appointments. So I don't know if I'm going to be back before I go away. I will try to take some footage for you. I know I've failed miserably to put out the footage that I did when I was on holiday in Llandudno. Although, like I say, if you followed me on Instagram, you would have seen some of the pictures. But I'll try. I'll see if I can get on with it. The idea for this one is it's going to be a lovely, relaxing break. We're going in a glamping pod. Because of where it is, the Scottish borders, and it's in a remote area, the chance for Nick to be able to do some stargazing is good. Plus, as well, during daylight hours, it'll be fantastic for bird watching. So really excited about that. But at the very least, you'll see pictures on my Instagram. So that's me for now. If I do see you by the end of the week, I'll see you then. Otherwise, it'll be when I come back from my short break. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you.